So what's up, Steve?
That was a good shoot. Yeah, it was a fun shoot. We did some fun things. We just crashed the wheelbarrow. We're dealing with a rickshaw.
Hey, Jeff!
Okay, you got that on camera?
Just kicked a keg down a staircase. Didn't get arrested, which is pretty awesome.
This is Late Night Cap.
Well, I started off the day by breaking the mic clip for the lob, so we're off to a great start, but gaff tape will fix everything. The majority of our show at Late Night Cap is semi-scripted, which is, it's kind of difficult to direct. There's only so many things I can control. It hits the ground, and he clears it. It has to feel real, it has to be real. They have to really go through it. So I think about it in ways of like, what can I control? I can control where you're gonna be in space. As the video wraps up, this is Late Night Cap. You all step up onto the platform. I can say, walk in front of the table. Matt, you even come down front like, hey, everybody, how's it going? Wave to the audience and take a nice, big, wide seat down on the chair like you own this table.
Everyone got the cocktails handy.
I can control any props or anything you're gonna interact with. Have you rolled your cuffs up yet? No. You should do that in this shot. Like rolling and you kick it and you're like, this is nice. A monologue is very written. My hope is that it feels like a classic monologue, but more around a cocktail table. Like you're trying to make your friends laugh. So we'd write a joke and they present the joke.
The Los Angeles Police Department arrested a man for attempting to smuggle king cobras into the country inside potato chip cans.
Look into camera, your graphic's gonna be here, but then you guys bring yourselves to the reaction to it and have a little quick discussion about it, just like you're having a drink with friends.
Video has surfaced of two Pennsylvania men force-feeding a baby alligator beer and making it smoke cigarettes. The most shocking part about this story, it didn't take place in Florida.
Of course, if it did take place in Florida,
it would have been an actual baby.
Overall, the camera coverage on this is fairly simple.
For our monologue, the real meat of the coverage is the clean singles on all three of the hosts. And then we throw the jib into a 3-shot and let it just float so that they can play off each other and it doesn't feel directed, it feels more organic.
This is a one-woman Netflix and chill over here. You know, I need the tissue box for when I DJ.
Nope.
yes.
No, no, no.
We have a pre-tape in the piece as well. It starts off as a serious documentary about a brewery that our hosts are going through and they totally engage in, and yes, I'm so into what you're doing. And Jeff arrives late and interrupts the scene.
Yo, what's up, everybody?
There he is.
You're late.
This devolves into all three of them trying to one-up each other.
Did you ask Matt to carry a keg?
But not me. Because I'm a woman, you think I can't lift a keg? Because I'm sorry, are you laughing?
No.
So the piece becomes something totally different.
We shoot the beginning of the piece when it's that refined documentary, all with dollies, and try and make it look more elegant.
I think we want these to feel very like established, so
Sure.
whenever we do that other transition, we've kind of earned that. Whenever we get to the scenes where the characters start falling off the documentary, we'll go to subtly to handheld and get more and more loose as the piece goes on.
What are you doing?
Calling an Uber. By the time your car gets here, I'm already gonna be at that bar.
When we shoot the bar scene in the pre-tape, bars are kind of tough because it's something, you gotta kind of pick a 180.
You want a wide over their shoulder than walking in.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
If we do like a 3 and they land in a wide 3 into this room, I think it solves the problem. We want to see the wide room with the bar and all 3 of them in one shot. That makes everybody against Jeff, who's the guy that's disrupting it. We're just lighting everything flat in this world. We're gonna let them play the scene out pretty naturally. But even though we'd rehearsed this previously and everybody knew their roles walking into this, you never know what's really gonna happen until you get in there. And the first couple of takes, there was a lot of talking, but no real investment in like, this is your fault.
And I will get there faster, okay?
Mark it, set, go. Play.
See,
It's really,
You guys are
no, it's good, dude. I shouldn't have been late.
yeah, my bad. Yeah, cut. Can we go let's go right back to the moment.
I like to say, ooh, I really like this moment. Like this moment you did, definitely want that. So lead him into doing this, and then you react to it.
We're doing it, just keep going. Cool. Keep the stakes up.
By identifying a moment I liked and letting them still maintain ownership of what happens between the moments, it kept it real.
Okay, neither of you guys are gonna beat me.
I am the only person here who does Pilates on the reg. I will beat both of you.
Where's this place?
31st Ave and 34th Street.
Yep. This is one thing I've learned about staging people. I've had directors, and I've tried this too, where you sit down with your overhead drawing and you say, you start here, on this line, you walk in here, okay? Now the next move you do is from here to here on this line, and you walk them through the script. The way I stage is, I physically get up and stand and walk the room with them. As soon as he's done introducing those two people, you just kind of land right in here. Because I've also found that no matter how many times you talk about what it's going to be, the first time you really engage as a host, actor, or performer is the first time you walk it and really embody it. So I want to get them moving as quickly as I can because I think that influences how comfortable they are. And Christina, you're magically, when it's your line, you're stepping in. It's also good because it gives your lighting team, your DP, and your camera guys an opportunity to understand physically where they're pointing their lens. So they're listening for their script cues to get this, they can pick it up coming in here. I found that to be more effective. While it is live to tape, we are even doing seamless transitions between seamless segments. So at the end of the monologue, Jeff delivers his last joke, and then he gets up and exits the stage. Start on that drain. Yep. To Palermo. And finds his mark. And our handheld camera 5 has already relocated back. And they're preparing for this transition as well. Here, and we're into a new scene and a new camera.
That's news you can use!
We've all been there. It's the middle of the night, you get a text from that special someone, and now all of a sudden they're on their way over to have a drink.
The difficulty really comes for us is, people are standing around. We have to move the audience to physically get some of the tables in this position. So we have our stage manager and associate producer, Matt Mundy, along with a crew of hands that are physically standing there. Whenever we cut to Jeff, we're in a single and he's walking, they're quietly moving the audience back and repositioning them to a safe place, while we have another set of hands checking with the jib and helping him and making sure he has clearance that he needs and the audience is safe as well. And we have to do that while the scene is happening and while we're on air. The reason I do that is it keeps the pace up for the audience, it keeps the pace up for the talent.
From world-renowned cocktail bar Diamond Dog. Thank you, John, for being here. And see what a non-expert would do. We grabbed an audience member.
I think the hosts are hilarious and very skilled, and I don't want it to feel directed or produced. It'd be a disservice to them. I mean, just let them do their thing. They make me laugh.
He's ecstatic.
So the way I told them was like, I want to practice and I want to get you in the groove. Do you guys just want to go back and step into this, or do you want to just keep stumbling forward from here? Stumble forward, yeah. I feel like my job is to serve the show and get the beats that were written, but also give enough room in there that the actors can have a little fun. We wanted to feel special and wanted to feel unique and feel like a take on late night television that is not currently on air.
Tonight's show, we deliver some cakes.
This is the most relaxing ride I've ever been on.
That is definitely
We
cheating.
make some artisan cocktails.
This is the home stretch. You gotta get those things into the glasses. Matt is shaking like a moron.
And we hear live music from Baby Shake. This is Late Night Cat.